Hi, I'm Richard Holcomb, and thanks for joining us today for Who Rocks New Mexico? Today we'll visit with Dr. David Caulkins, who has a drug-free treatment for pain. Then we'll see how Mountain West Sales makes it easy to choose the right fireplace for your home. And we'll meet Gold Financial Services, a mortgage lending company committed to making the lending process easy. But first, let's take a look at Beehive Homes, bringing quality care to those who can no longer live on their own.
As we grow older, our needs change. Things that were once easy become more difficult. Our independence gives way to dependence on others, and living alone may no longer be practical or safe. Thankfully, there's Beehive Homes, assisted living and memory care homes throughout New Mexico, bringing quality care to residents and peace of mind to their families.
The purpose of Beehive Homes, at least for me and the people who I work with, is I'm very centered and focused on the individuals that reside within our homes. First of all, our staffing ratios allow for a lot of one-on-one interaction with the residents.
Our concern is the quality of life of our residents. We provide everything from laundry, activities, personal care. Really, it's just a matter of making sure that their quality of life is exactly what it should be. You know, respecting who they are and the great things that they've done.
My ladies, I like to do their nails, do their hair. We like to do a lot of exercise with, either balls or balloons. It gets their body moving, the blood flowing.
As a company, our focus is on the individuals that work with us. And I say with us and not for us, because that's how I see it. We want happy, healthy employees, because that's who we want caring for our elderly. Well, I think it's always difficult to come from home to a long-term care situation. That is always a very difficult move. But as soon as people arrive and there's a team of people waiting on them hand and foot, it makes the transition so much easier, and they adapt and they just love it. It truly is as close to home as you can be.
We invite you to learn more about Beehive Homes. Visit us at beehivehomesnm.com or call us at 505-273-2029 to arrange an in-person visit.
Coming up, we've got an appointment with a doctor who can eliminate your pain without using dangerous drugs. I'm Steve McKee, president of McKee Wall Working Company and author of When Growth Stalls and Power Branding, with a tip about how you can make your business rock. Starbucks got a lot of press a few years back for shutting down every one of its 7,000 plus stores for 2 hours to conduct employee training and renew its focus on the customer. Some people called it a publicity stunt, but I think it was meant to show that Starbucks was serious about its expectations that all 135,000 employees live the brand. The longer I'm in business, the more I've come to believe that companies that overlook internal branding are doing themselves a critical disservice. Every decision every employee makes has an impact, small or large, on your brand. Starbucks isn't the only brand that understands this. Disney has long referred to its theme park employees as cast members to ensure that they understand they're always on stage. And there's no more succinct statement of purpose than Semper Fidelis, which the Marine Corps says is more than a motto, it's a way of life. When your employees are clear about your brand's orientation and intentions, they can bridge the gap between perception and reality, promise and delivery, credibility and hypocrisy. And never has this been more important than in today's interconnected world, where customer and employee commentary in social media has an immediate impact, for good or for ill, on a widespread scale. You probably pay a lot of attention to your external marketing efforts, but if you don't have an effective internal branding program in place, think hard about reallocating some of your marketing budget to set one up. It could be one of the best investments you'll ever make.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson, the owner of American Tire and Service. Do you know what makes a great mechanic? What makes one shop better than another? Training is mighty important. Certification? You bet. Experience? The more the better. Knowledge? Cars are complicated nowadays, and believe me, these mechanics need to know a lot. But do you know what really makes a great mechanic? Heart. It's a passion that drives a mechanic to do the right thing every time. At American Tire, it's the first thing we look for in a mechanic. Of course they have the training, the certifications, the experience, and the knowledge. But heart is what makes it all work for you and for us. Our entire team is dedicated to professional service. We all know that's what it takes to bring you back. We've been helping people like you for over 25 years. We're locally owned and proud to serve you. Come ask for me by name, Doug Wilson. I'd love to serve you.
American Tire and Service on Highway 528 between Southern and Northern. The only guys for you.
If you're an auto mechanic who takes pride in your work, have 5 years or more experience, seeking a 5-day work week, great pay, and fringe benefits, we want you. We're American Tire, growing fast and in need of qualified mechanics now. We're offering exceptional opportunities for the best in the industry. Call us at 505-891-8951.
A lot of people deal with pain on a daily basis, and opioid pain medications can be addictive. But what if pain could be eliminated without the use of these dangerous drugs? Let's visit with a doctor who just might have the answer. Santa Rosa, New Mexico is a small town along I-40 with a heritage that harkens back to the days of old Route 66. But there's a doctor here using state-of-the-art, cutting-edge technology to help people reduce or eliminate pain without the use of narcotics. Meet Dr. David Caulkins.
What I do is actually try and find out why you hurt first. And then once I figure out the exact reason you hurt, I use the technology that's available to get rid of as much of your pain as possible. It's hard to find a good pain guy. And most of the people I see have already seen a lot of people. And a lot of them have even had surgeries.
There's new technology that allows us to do really minimally invasive procedures that interrupt the nerve signals that send a pain signal to your brain. It's an outpatient procedure. It's relatively pain-free.
Because what I'm doing is I'm taking little tiny bits of very dense local anesthetic and putting specific nerves to sleep to see if I can make your pain go away.
The idea there is to see if we're in the right spot.
If that works, then at our next visit, I'll go in there and knock those nerves out with a special technology called radio frequency.
A very small microwave generator heats up the nerve that's sending the pain signal and eliminates that nerve's ability to transmit a pain signal.
Radio frequency ablation can be an effective treatment for a variety of conditions, including back pain, neck pain, headaches, hip, shoulder, and knee pain, as well as others.
Half the people, their pain goes away forever. The other half, it's only a couple years. So unluckily for you, you may have to look at me every 2 years.
I refer patients to Dr. Caulkins on a regular basis. Currently, where I practice at in TA in Tierra Maria by Chama, patients will travel all the way to Santa Rosa because they feel that it's worth to have that full evaluation and have someone that can take a look at the whole picture of their pain and come up with the best treatment options.
My back has been broken twice, and I've had back problems all my life, I guess, and arthritis set in, and Dr. Caulkins did those procedures on me. I feel a whole lot better. I don't hurt. He got me to where I could walk again without help.
I seen Dr. Caulkins because I had a really bad sciatica pain. I dealt with it on and off for about 4 or 5 years. I'm very grateful to Dr. Caulkins. He helped me out quite a bit. I'm doing really well, and I'm very, very grateful to him for that.
Sadly, I can't cure everybody, but I can fix you up so that you get back your life if, in fact, you just hurt. And everything still works, except when you try to do it, it hurts. Come see me. Or if you've already had all the surgeries and you still hurt, come see me.
This procedure is covered by all insurance companies. It is a fraction of the cost of surgery.
Santa Rosa is about an hour and a half from Albuquerque. But once you've been to everybody else, if you want to get better, just come see me.
Well, Jim, Quadra Fire headquarters, Mountain West sales, they all go together. Tell our viewers what's new with Quadra Fire.
Well, today I want to talk to you a little bit about fireplace inserts.
What are those?
Well, a lot of people have existing wood-burning fireplaces and they don't use them because they're cold, they're drafty, they're inefficient. They just never build a fire in them for that reason. So a fireplace insert is an enclosed, airtight stove, basically. You have 3 fuel sources, wood, pellet, or gas. And it slides into the existing fireplace, and what you end up with is a beautiful, efficient source of heat for your home.
Now, you mentioned efficiency. How efficient is efficient?
Well, a typical wood-burning fireplace, just an open one, is about 20% efficient. So you waste most of your warm air right up the chimney.
Gone.
With an insert, it's about the opposite. These are about 80% efficient. So they waste very little room air as part of the combustion process.
And really heat the house much more efficiently, right?
Yes.
That's what it's all about today. Tell us about this unit over here.
Well, this is a gas insert, and as I mentioned, you can do either wood, pellet, or gas in inserts. If you've got a wood-burning fireplace that has a gas starter, for example, or maybe a gas log set right now, you can replace that with this insert, which will give you much more efficient heat and much more square footage heated.
That's great to know. Lots of great information from Quadra Fire. And Jim, how can our viewers get more information?
They can come down to 2718 University Boulevard Northeast or visit us on the web at mountainwestsales.net.
Coming up, find out how Gold Financial Services makes the mortgage lending process easy for home buyers.
We'd like to invite you to First Tuesdays, a free networking event created specifically for business owners and executives.
Giving you the opportunity to interact on a personal level with business people just like you.
Mark your calendar for the first Tuesday of every month.
4:30 to 6:30 at Hotel Albuquerque's Q Bar for free hors d'oeuvres, happy hour cash bar, and networking with fellow business owners and executives.
It's your opportunity to make new connections, build new relationships, and share new ideas with your peers.
And each month, one lucky business owner is going to win $995 in advertising on 99.5 Magic FM.
And a free website analysis worth $775 from Cliff Dweller Digital.
No pressure, no speaker, no roster, and no rules.
And name tags with first names only.
So the focus is on you rather than your company.
It's First Tuesdays for business owners and executives, 4:30 to 6:30 at Hotel Albuquerque's Q Bar. To register, visit firsttuesdaysabq.com.
Looking for something fun to do in Albuquerque? Look no further. ABQ365.com is your resource for things to do in ABQ. From food and wine to local culture to sporting events, ABQ365 has something for you to do every day of the year. Check out the 365 days of events. Get out and enjoy all that Albuquerque has to offer. Go to abq365.com and make your plans today.
What every child deserves.
To be safe in our home.
Food and clothes.
Not to be hurt.
A good education.
To grow up with our brothers and sisters. To be loved, valued, and respected.
El Ranchito is a loving and stable children's home where brothers and sisters can live together as they grow into adulthood or until they can be reunited with their families. With your help, El Ranchito de los Niños will continue its mission for years to come. Learn how you can help. Call us today.
If you're looking to buy a home, you're probably going to need a mortgage. Let's find out how Gold Financial Services makes the process smooth and easy.
Gold Financial Services is based out of San Antonio, Texas, has been around for over 20 years. They gave us the leverage to go ahead and open shop here in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
They prefer to have a corporate hub in the Southwest that can help handle servicing other branches outside of New Mexico, which is Kansas, Texas, Colorado, and Arizona. New Mexico has been selected to be that hub.
Gold Financial Services is a smaller mortgage banking operation, meaning that they fund less than $1 billion annually. Everything's local, everything.
We have in-house processing, in-house underwriting,
your loan's taken care of and funded here locally. So what we're able to do is create an environment for our clients that are able to have them go to closing, fund on time, close on time, and make their dreams come true.
In the spirit of keeping it local, Gold Financial is always looking for New Mexico's best and brightest.
One of the ideas we have is job creation when it comes to how we can revolutionize the mortgage business, essentially offering job opportunities for the younger generation, the millennials that perhaps may have either come out of college and want to learn a new trade.
Any millennials that are coming out of high school or college or graduate school getting their masters, we like to be able to snatch them up and provide them with opportunities to get in the lending world and stay in New Mexico for sure.
Our group is consisted of a lot of local people who've been in the business a long time with all the same goal in mind, and that goal is customer satisfaction.
My experience with Gold Financial has been a very pleasant experience. My clients have been very satisfied with Gold Financial services.
They honor the buyer is what they do. They provide excellent customer service. They get everything from start to finish to closing table within a timely fashion. I feel I can count on Gold Financial Services from start to finish.
With Gold Financial Services, our loan tracker app gives the client and realtor partners the ability to track their loan throughout the process.
You can follow us on your cell phone. So as a client, or whether you're a real estate agent, you're driving around and as the loan is moving along, you're able to just click into your app and find out the status of your loan. It's instant, it's on time, and that's our way of letting you know that we're on top of the loan and we're taking care of everyone.
At Go Financial Services, we got a great bunch of people, including our processing team, loan officers.
We have a group of managers that have been in the industry for close to 20 years, and they decided that this was a great opportunity to band together and create a force, so to speak, of lending capabilities and team up to provide a high quality type service for our lending community.
It's a real exciting time for us right now.
There's no denying it. We love our pets. It doesn't matter if they're cats, dogs, rabbits, or hamsters. They're family, and like family, it breaks our hearts to lose them. We know, we understand, and that's why we've dedicated a special portion of Sunset Memorial Park as a pet cemetery, Best Friends Forever. A place where you can lay your pet to rest, come visit, and remember. From our beautiful Santa Fe architecture with its blue tile memorial wall to niches and traditional burial sites, you'll find the perfect setting for you and your friend. And unlike most cemeteries, both pets and owners can be buried together here, truly remaining best friends forever. Dogs, cats, horses, even guinea pigs and their owners have been laid to rest here at Best Friends Forever. And just as pre-planning has become important to many adults, many families have pre-planned for existing pets and those to come, so that they can all be together forever. Best Friends Forever at Sunset Memorial Park, a beautiful place for beautiful memories. Come, see it. Know that there is a place where you can visit your best friend whenever you want. Remembering the joy, celebrating the memories forever.
When you buy patio furniture at a big box store, you get what you see. At Patio and Hearth Company, you'll see a huge showroom filled with beautiful, comfortable, name-brand furniture and fire pits. But that's just the beginning of your amazing experience in finding the perfect outdoor furniture.
If you don't find exactly what you're looking for on display, you may choose from hundreds of fabrics, designs, finishes, and features. When it comes to patio furniture, there simply isn't anywhere else in New Mexico that compares to the heirloom quality furniture you'll find here at Patio and Hearth Company.
I first saw this furniture at a friend's house in Ohio and I fell in love with it. Then I walk in the door and I find it right here at Patio and Hearth. It's made of 100% recycled milk jugs. It is totally weatherproof. It's not going to blow away in the New Mexico wind, and it is so comfortable.
Came down to Patio and Hearth looking for a wood stove. Found out they sold many more items, patio furniture as well. Ended up picking up a Big Green Egg. Love the Big Green Egg. The staff at Patio and Hearth is extremely helpful, very knowledgeable. They know what they've got and they know how to sell it.
Isn't it time you created your own comfortable outdoor living environment? It all starts right here at Patio and Hearth Company.
Quality that lasts. Patio and Hearth Company, on Manal, just west of Juan Tabo. For more information, call 294-4430 or visit patioandhearthco.com.
Let's discover why contractors and homeowners alike count on Valley Fence Company for projects big and small.
I started the company in '69. I actually was born here in New Mexico, but I had been in the West Coast in California for a while, and then came back here and actually opened this fence company here. And it's been good. You know, it wasn't easy because all you had at that point is just a truck and a wheelbarrow.
You know, my father did the hard work. He got it off the ground, started it from nothing, as he was saying back in 1969.
We've been working together for so long that he's actually become my friend. So it's good. It is good.
I've known Paul since I was 6 years old. That's around 48 years that we've been friends, and we're ended up being co-workers. I met him many years ago when they first started Valley Fence back in 1969. We were both little kids, and we still know each other to this day. We still work with each other, and we're still friends.
You do become a family, and we've had our employees, a lot of our key employees, for years and years. We couldn't be where we're at today without our employees. Close-knit, they become more than just employees, they're family. We do lots of big work. We like the big work. You know, we're excited about that, and being statewide and in the surrounding states. But we've always tried to keep in touch with the residential side of it.
We've always kept the residential because it's what got us started. Fencing is sort of a security type of thing anyway. People want to keep their dogs in and want to, you know, keep their houses safe and so on, and that kind of thing. And so it's an easy way to get to know people.
I absolutely love it. I think it gives the entire property and the house a totally different character that maybe other style of fences wouldn't necessarily provide.
We feel we can give back and continue to give back to our community on the residential aspect and be a service to them in that area. When you're born and raised here in New Mexico, as we were, and have our roots here, so we're involved with the community. We appreciate the community. We know that we're here because of the community. On an average year, different kinds of fence, we do over 100 miles a year. So that'll kind of give you an idea. You're talking barbed wire or chain link or woven wire game fence, guardrail, whatever it may be. And so it's miles and miles and miles of fence work. We do a lot of work for the city, for the state highway department.
Some notable projects that we did with Valley Fence included Tower Pond Community Park, the North Domingo Baca Community Park, and the New Mexico Veterans Memorial at Filchacone Park. All of our projects are procured either through competitive bid or a selection process. So we knew that we were getting the best price for the scope of work that we were asking for.
This is a great facility here in the Valley, and we're proud that we were able to have a part in working with the city on this project. We got 4 different fields and batting cages, and just up in the corner there's also a skate park. One of the other products that we're really proud that we worked on was the New Mexico Veterans Memorial. It's a beautiful tribute to the New Mexico veterans.
Obviously, price is an important component for us doing work, but in addition to that, we got people who were reliable, dependable, who provided a quality product and good service to their customers.
Appreciate the customers, appreciate the people, because as I said, you know, the people around you is what makes the company. You can only provide the service, and if you don't provide a good service, of course you're not going to be around very long. And we've been here for 40 some odd years, so obviously we're doing something right.
I'm Steve McKee, president of McKee Wallworking Company and author of When Growth Stalls and Power Branding, with a tip about how you can make your business rock. Consensus. Now there's a dirty word. Most business people I know would file that in the lexicon of mismanagement, right after committee and compromise. None less than Margaret Thatcher famously said, "Consensus is the absence of leadership." But I think consensus gets a bad rap. For her part, Thatcher was referring to defining historical moments in highly charged partisan environments. not the everyday operations of a close-knit team focusing on a strategic objective. While a prime minister, or a president, or a CEO, or manager at any level needs to be unafraid to make executive decisions, those in his or her charge must operate with clear consensus, or carnage will result. It's as true in the boardroom as it is on the battlefield. In my firm's 2 groundbreaking studies of the causes of corporate growth challenges, we found that a lack of consensus among the management team, let alone the rest of the organization, was the leading reasons why companies fall off of, and can't get back on, the growth curve. The reasons are not so mysterious. Even the best laid plans won't do a company any good if those charged with executing them are pulling in different directions, or worse, in open rebellion with one another. The world of business moves more quickly each day, but take the time to look into your team's eyes and ensure you're in alignment on the big issues. And if not, take the time to ensure that you become so. While unaligned companies are likely to drift, those in which everyone is on the same page can better focus on their customers and drive brand value for years to come.
One of the reasons people come to see us at Southwest Brain Performance Centers is for symptomatic types of things that may interfere with day-to-day life and quality of life. People ask me quite often, what is it do I do? I look at the brain, measure its performance, and then help people perform better on a day-to-day basis. That can be a performance issue for people like athletes or actors. It can be symptomatic issues for people that have anxiety, say, or can't sleep at night, or can't wake up in the morning and would like to perform better at work. According to the National Institutes of Health, stress is 90% of the reason people see doctors of any kind. So what I do in the office is I actually measure that nervous system's capacity to handle stress and then repair itself once the stressful event is over. I can actually measure when the brain is operating too fast, too slow, when it's just right. It sounds like the Three Bears story, doesn't it? Goldilocks. So when it's operating too fast, what tends to happen is our hands tend to get cold because the capillaries in our fingertips get scrunched down. None of the blood can make it to the end of the fingertips. The same thing happens to our hearts, our lungs, our kidneys, and other internal organs. When we're under tremendous amounts of stress or pressure for long periods of time, we don't get the opportunity to repair, and health tends to plummet. Through the use of brain core technology and neural infinity technology, we can, 1, find where you handle stress very, very well, where you don't, and get those things to change. What neurofeedback has been proven to do is create permanent changes in the brain so you can have a better life. If you're the type of person that really wants to make a huge change in your life, if you have trouble dealing with stress, if your family life isn't the way you know it could be, if you'd love to perform better at your workplace and on the playing field, come see us at Southwest Brain Performance Centers. We're here to help, and we are absolutely positive we can send you in the right direction.
Well, that's all the time we have this week on Who Rocks. Just a heads up, we're now sharing this time period with our sister show, Home Builders Gallery Presents Better Living, which will be here next Sunday at 8, and we'll be back right here the following week. And remember, if you see any of our men and women in uniform, please be sure to stop them and thank them for their service. I'm Richard Holcomb, and we'll see you right back here on KOB4 as Home Builders Gallery Presents Better Living. Have a great week, everybody.